How's it going, folks? Mark Juleen, theapartmentnerd.com. Hey, last week some of you may have maybe barely caught my post on Thursday. I know it's probably not the ideal day to post, but wanted to throw something out there after I had been watching American Idol with my kids. Anyway, I wanted to kind of follow up on that piece. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to share the link here. But I wanted to follow up on that a little bit, because then on Multifamily Insiders, there was a comment about earning the right to basically be a judge. So I think there's a really interesting piece there that we all need to kind of understand a little bit better, because what I was basically saying, in that video was that, as the frontline associates, the ones who are on site, you guys are the artists, you are the singers, you're in the competition, you're trying to win, and the execs and the VPs and upper management, we're more the judges, we're the Randy Jacksons and the Simon Cowells and Ellen DeGeneres, right? So anyway, that's the role that we're playing. However, those people got in those seats. They earned the right to be in those seats judging. Simon earned the right to be in that seat and to be as harsh as he is sometimes. Those guys, put in their dues, and they're smart and they know what they're talking about. And they have to continue to earn those seats. If they're not going to deliver motivating reviews, or if they're not going to be maybe captivating judge panel, they're out of there. I mean, look what happened to Paula. I think finally over time they realized that she was not adding value. So, managers, you guys are just as much at risk of being challenged to not being sitting on that judge panel anymore. And I think one of those things that you need to look at is you start to think about how you're a judge in this competition, if we're going to call it that, if that's going to be an analogy that we use, is what are you really bringing to the table? Are you just copying some other judge's comments, or are you bringing some constructive criticism, or are you bringing some constructive support? Are we rewarding people who are doing a good enough job, who are bringing the wow factor, who are making it their own? Are we doing a good enough job of telling those individuals, hey, you're doing a great job, you knocked it out of the park, bring it next week, I'd love to hear that, you owned it? That is the kind of stuff that we're not doing as well. So those are things that, I just wanted to kind of throw that analogy out there, and I wanted to kind of warn managers, just because you're on the judges panel doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing a good job, or that you've done a good job in the past and we can rest on our laurels. There's other and different responsibilities that aren't the same as what's going on site. Yes, the site people have a challenge. They are the artists. They need to create things new. They need to be unique. They need to own it. But as managers, we need to make sure we're rewarding and motivating the right things. Thanks. See you.